how are you going to start the day? How are you going to move through the day? Can you get things done that may be a little bit easier on your heart, easier on your emotions at the front end of the day, so that by the end of the day, you don't feel outside of your peace or outside of harmony or unbalanced? Let's get you some guidance for the astrological aspect that's happening today. There's actually two aspects that I'm doing videos on for today, June 22nd. This one is the more difficult one, so you definitely are probably going to want to watch the other video as well for June 22nd if you feel called to it. Of course, if you're watching this, then this aspect may be affecting you personally with the placements that you have in your specific chart. Also, you just may need the insight or information or guidance for today. The aspect I'm talking about is the Sun in Cancer square Saturn in Aries. So I'm going to read the blurb from astrology.com so you can get a feel for this kind of energy. And again, I would highly suggest watching the other June 22nd video that has a much more positive aspect going on. So this says, this restrictive aspect can feel burdensome due to the overwhelming duties and responsibilities. Meeting your obligations is important, as slacking off could lead to extra challenges and tension. So this energy of the square, coupled with the sextile energy in the other June 22nd aspect that I'm talking about, it allows for this wonderful balance, actually. If we don't get overwhelmed by the heaviness of, the physical realm, duties, responsibilities, that kind of thing. But this energy, it's like this energy wants you to learn how to use your light. So it doesn't get you off the hook from your physical life and responsibilities, but let's see what the guidance is as it concerns this square. First, we have the fluorite. Find peace within. I love a fluorite stone. This is pictured as a multicolored fluorite stone, but whatever fluorite you have lying around will work. And I would say whatever color fluorite you're working with, I would tune that into the energy of your core energetic system. Like if you've got a green fluorite, you may be working more with your heart center to find peace within. If you've got a purple fluorite, or a blue fluorite, you may be working up here with these higher chakras to help you to understand how to find the peace, or what communication you need or divine wisdom you need to find that peace within for yourself. But as you can see, even though we have this kind of a square aspect here and a restrictive energy that's being presented, there is this sense of peace that happens when we don't get carried away into it or carried away by it. So again, however this shows up, placements that you have in your particular chart, that may matter as to how this square affects you. You want to make sure that you check off your list here first. I would suggest that if you're feeling really overwhelmed, make yourself a list. They're saying that right off the bat. And make sure that it's not overwhelming, that you can do it. And anything you can get done at the front end of your day to help you find this piece that this fluorite is talking about will be helpful. The fluorite stone can oftentimes help you feel much more focused, right? So carry a fluorite. If you've got a pocket stone, wear a fluorite. Let's see what we've got for the tarot energy. Wow. Okay. Those just came on out. We've got a 3 of Wands here. This was pulled in the other June 22nd aspect. We've got the Chariot, lovely, and an Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is wonderful energy. So I'm going to talk about the 3 of Wands first since it's in common. Again, go ahead and watch the other video. But the 3 of Wands here, you can see that she is looking from a bird's eye view way up above the buildings there, to check out what her options are, what plans she can make, it's like what it looks like for her, when to launch that ship, when is the best time, what are the best currents. See, they're talking about the weather now, they're going on and on. So she has information that she can use, is what they're saying, to be able to plan something or to look at what works best for her and what the best line is going to be, meaning, how can I set this ship a sail to have the most positive outcome? That's what this feels like to me. So what I would say is, especially with this more difficult square, is you don't want to not plan. You know, like they said before we even pulled, if you want to find that peace within, if you would like to feel peaceful throughout the day, you need to engage in your obligations in a way that feels very grounded. You don't want to just ignore them, leave them to the last minute, procrastinate, act like you don't have those responsibilities that you do have. And sometimes that can definitely be a bummer, but we can see with these other two cards, one being the Chariot, but I'm going to go to the Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups is such a lovely energy. This is about doing things from a place of love, almost, is what I want to say. It's like allowing your heart to lead the way. So for a lot of you, finding that peace within may be just in the heart center. It doesn't mean you have to love what your responsibilities are or what your obligation is today, but it does mean that you can do it from a place of love to the best of your ability, and do it in a way with the Three of Wands, in a way that feels good. Plan it out the way that it's going to feel best for you. And we've got this Chariot card, and the Chariot is pictured in this particular deck with a snail as the chariot, and she's kind of driving or riding the snail. The Chariot is about forward movement. It's about success. But you can see a snail indicator is about slow and steady progress. So this isn't necessarily about moving fast. It's about moving in a way that feels attuned to you. So not ignoring your obligations, planning it out so it feels really good how it is you're going to execute that, or how it is you're going to ride your chariot forward for the day. And I just have this feeling of suggesting it up front. And Ace is the first card in the minor arcana, right? 1. And so it's like, how are you going to start the day? How are you going to move through the day? Can you get things done that may be a little bit easier on your heart, easier on your emotions at the front end of the day, so that by the end of the day, you don't feel outside of your peace or outside of harmony or unbalanced, right? Because we can get overwhelmed with this kind of vibe, but I think that you probably have some indication of how it is you can set yourself up. Like, I don't think that you don't know yourself enough to know, if I leave this to the last minute, or if I do this at the end, I'm going to be massively overwhelmed, I'm going to be tired, and whatever it is. It's important for you to kind of know yourself, look into your heart center and let your heart lead. Yeah, it's this feeling of like, don't ignore the stuff that, what I want to say is, sucks to do, like the mundane things, the things that you just gotta get out of the way. Plan it out to move forward in a way that works for you, and then it won't be so hard to have that kind of peaceful energy follow you through the day. Okay, let's see what we have for the chakra energy. It's a 4. And so in the other video, we rolled the root chakra. So the root, staying grounded, then coupled with this 4 energy, which of course is your heart chakra. Let me grab this. There you go. The heart chakra, we're mostly looking to our heart. Again, the heart chakra, the Ace of Cups, the fluorite energy, all working together to say, do things with love to the best of your ability. Do it in a way that suits you or that you love. You don't have to kind of listen to other people and how they would do it. If it doesn't suit you, I wouldn't do it that way. I'd plan to do it in a way that's going to keep the peace, it's going to keep you tuned into your heart center and feel good overall, just to feel good overall. Yeah, it's definitely a day that you need to plan. Yeah, they're like, it's a good day to set something out, or set it up. And also when you do that, communicating with your spirit team, everybody's on the same page, so they can aid you as you're moving through it. They can talk to you about when it's the best time to do this, or when it's the best time to do that, or how you're working through the day, to kind of keep your energy in a clear state and not an overwhelmed, overworked, kind of burdened energy. We want open, moving forward, even if it's slow, in a way that works for you. And for a charm, ooh, interesting. We got the $sign charm. Maybe you're making some money moves today. You could be making money decisions. That could be happening with the $sign showing up. The $sign obviously has to do with our finances. And again, that's why I'm saying, like, watch the other video, because Money is always connected to our root chakra. So you may want to be paying attention to how it is that you're utilizing your resource of finances today, doing it from a place that you love. If there's, bills that you have to pay, maybe do those. If you're begrudgingly going like, oh, I got to pay these bills, or oh my God, responsibilities connected to money. If they don't feel so good, if you've been dreading them, plan to get them done with love and gratitude at the start of the day. Get them done before, get them done early. And if you can tune into your heart center as it concerns any kind of financial set today, any kind of abundance, look at where with this heart chakra and the money charm and this piece, look at where you have the income and the outcome and be grateful for both. That's what I would say, because it's definitely connected to the finances. I'm asking about abundance that doesn't concern money, because all of abundance is it's a vast umbrella. But they're specifically indicating that this money charm, that dollar sign charm, has to do with money. So it's like about how much you love your money, how you're treating your money, how grateful you are for your money, whether it's going in or coming out. So that's a specific. This square may see you being overwhelmed around financial things. And sometimes the going out needs to be thanked, and we don't do that, right? It just feels like a burden. Today, I think it's a good idea to do that. Gratitude as it goes out, gratitude as it comes in. Stay connected to your heart center. Plan it out the way that it's going to work for you. So I hope that this serves you for the day, and thank you for watching.